TLDR, I extracted all of Ringo's voice clips from Puyo Puyo Tetris and trained a speech synthesizer on them, and the end result sounds like this. This video, which is a complete waste of time, tells the story of how it happened.
Okay, I'll do the rest of this video in my human voice. Back when I was making Puyo Puyo Tetris in a nutshell, I used the text-to-speech services on Microsoft Azure. Apparently, aside from using existing voices, like these, you can also train a custom voice model, and all it takes to get started are a handful of audio files and associated transcriptions. That gave me an idea. Characters in Puyo Puyo Tetris speak quite a lot in the adventure mode. If I can record their voice clips from the game and write down a transcription, I can then train custom voices based on any Puyo Puyo Tetris character, such as Ringo. I can build a Ringo bot. So I set out to collect voice clips and immediately hit a roadblock. Problem number 1. There's constant music in adventure mode, which you cannot turn off. Seriously, Sega, why do you do this? Music is not really a problem if I'm making a shitpost, but this time I need high quality voice clips and I cannot have them polluted by music. What to do? Solution number 1. Record music plus voice, then record music on its own, then subtract music from music plus voice, then only voice remains. Thankfully, the game does come with a sound test mode which plays music without any distraction. So I carried out the plan and it doesn't work. This is music plus voice.
It's such a peaceful day.
This is the inverted music. And this is their song.
It's such a peaceful day.
Music and inverted music are supposed to perfectly cancel out, but that's not happening. A very tiny amount of music remains, and I have no idea why. Maybe adventure mode and sound test plays music at slightly different volume. Maybe there are issues with sampling rates. Maybe the game does post-processing on audio. Whatever the reason, this solution does not work. Solution number 2. Extract voice clips from the game's files. Thankfully, Puyo Puyo Tetris is available on PC, and modders have already taken the game apart, so I can easily extract all voice clips and transcript too. Remember that training a custom voice requires voice clips and the accompanying transcript. So I did that, bought my third copy of the game, followed a few Steam guides, and now I have all the voice clips and a transcript. All that remains is to sort the clips by speaker. So I have all of Ringo's clips and all of T's clips and so on, and training can commence. This should be easy, right? Wrong. Problem number 2. The transcript does not include speakers' names, so I don't know who spoke which line, so I can't sort the clips. I can't just sit down and open up the game's footage and type in the speaker names one by one, but that's too much work. We're looking at more than 3,000 lines here. What to do? Solution number 1. Extract speaker names from the game. They may not be in the transcript, but surely they must be stored somewhere. That makes sense, but I look at all modding guides on Steam and it doesn't look like anyone knows where. I don't want to reverse engineer the game either. So this solution hits a dead end. Solution number 2. Enter speaker names manually but efficiently. If I can pour the entire transcript into a specialized editor, then attach speaker names with a few mouse clicks, not typing, then I can go through the entire thing in a few hours. Not too bad, I just need such an editor. Well, in case you didn't know, I am a professional software engineer, and this is exactly what I paid all those education money to be trained for. So I put together a few hundred lines of code and made this editor called PPT Voice Organizer. You import the transcript without names, then pick 2 speakers, then assign them to their lines with one click. Many scenes only involve 2 speakers, so you can go through them very quickly. After you're done, click Export, pick a folder, and PPT Voice Organizer will sort all the clips into nicely named subfolders with sorted transcripts too. Now I finally have all the data I need. Unsurprisingly, Ringo is the most talkative character in Puyo Puyo Tetris with 510 lines, so training a Ringo bot should give better results than other characters. Azure gives us a few options for custom voice model, but sadly 510 utterances or short clips is nowhere near enough for this higher tier option. So standard quality, here we go.
And this is the end result. You can tell the model definitely learned something, but if I publish this speech without context and say it's Ringo, I'm sure nobody would believe me. Sigh.
So that's all about this Ringo bot I have attempted to build. If you want to use my Ringo bot for your projects, the bad news is I can't make my model publicly available because it will cost me even more money. I can't distribute sorted voice clips and corresponding transcripts either because that violates the game's EULA. If you want to use my editor, PPT Voice Organizer though, let me know and maybe I can make it open source. And that's it. I told you this video is a complete waste of time. Thanks for watching. See ya.